What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So currently this place is kind of a mess because I am rearranging it just a little bit, getting my life in order. We got some posters of our sponsored athletes up on the wall. That one's me, that one's my sister, and that's my boyfriend. I actually took both of these pictures. That's the one from like the photo shoot we did in here, but they're pretty cool. I think I'm gonna add one more lucky candidate. Other updates. Still haven't got a couch yet. Got the love sack, but I'm not too worried about that kind of stuff. Oh, it is actually really cold in here. I'm just gonna turn it off for now. And that's about it. I think I'm going to sell this stupid cable machine. I think. I don't know. It's just like, for me it's okay, but like sometimes, like right now, it's retracting just fine, so I just don't understand it. I don't get it. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what to do. I have a shorter kind of day at the office today, so I'm going to get a push day in, upper overhead focus day, and I have a couple of patients later tonight here coming in, and yeah, that's basically it. Pretty much all the updates. So I'm gonna have a little pre-workout and get to this workout. Okay, so far this is going to be the workout. Overhead press, starting with that, 10 sets, 3 reps, so a little bit heavier, so lower reps but more sets, and then supersetting that with some type of back movement and a single arm dumbbell press, 10 sets, 10 reps. Then moving on to the floor press, 4 sets, 10 reps. Tricep movement, not sure what I'm gonna do yet for that. Some type of tricep movement. So floor press is the bench press on the floor. It kind of helps just save your shoulders a little bit, easier on the shoulders. And then we're gonna do a delt tricep, supersetting all of these, 4 sets, 10 reps, and that's basically going to be the workout. I think keep it kind of short. Alright, so we're gonna jump into a little commentary here real quick. I'm gonna give you guys a little physique update. I haven't done this in a long time, but I am not competing in bodybuilding. I am not dieting super hard, but the summer is nearing, and I don't want to look like a bloated goat walking through the streets, you know what I'm saying? All I've really done is just started to track macros, and I've probably been doing that for a couple months now, and I've dropped I'd say about 10 pounds, and it hasn't been too challenging. I think like if you're just consistent with the amount of calories, macros you're taking in on a daily basis, then it just gives your body kind of more of a baseline to go off of. So if you want to gain weight or if you want to lose weight, it's easier for your body to adapt if you drop or raise your calories. Your body just responds so much better. So I have a set of macros. I'll throw them up on the screen here. Not that it matters because everyone is different. But I've been hitting those within a range. Like, I'm not too crazy about hitting the exact numbers. I used to be like that. But in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're like pretty close to those numbers. Now, if you're dieting for bodybuilding, it's a lot different. You have to be a lot more strict. And I used to be like very obsessed with the fact of wanting to compete, and I got pretty close, but my priorities kind of shifted, and right now it's just like I could care less to compete in bodybuilding, to be honest. I have a lot of respect for people that do, but for me personally, I have other priorities, and bodybuilding, it is a very selfish sport. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of time at the gym, a lot of time for cardio, a lot of time for posing, and not to mention, it is very expensive. So just right now, it's just not something I have the desire to do. And plus, I like to eat food and I like to lift for fun. Like, I don't want it to become a chore or something that I dread. And sometimes I think that bodybuilding, you have to get so like focused and fixated on it that it's like lifting just becomes blah, because you just don't have energy. You're like so low calorie that you are just crabby and you're fatigued. And that's another thing. I work with people day in and day out, and I can't really afford to be like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be on my game. Someday I might compete in bodybuilding, who knows? But right now I'm like, I didn't weigh myself this morning. I'm like 157 pounds. I'm like 5'7". And so I think if I get down to like 150, I would be happy. Very happy with that for the summer bod. My relationship with food, I think, is the best it has ever been, and I'm very happy about it because, again, bodybuilding really, really mentally messes with your head and with food, and that is why I also don't compete, because I think it creates a very negative connotation with food. I see a lot of competitors bounce back and gain tons of weight, and it's kind of scary, So females are designed to have a little bit more body fat compared to males, and males tend to have more visible abs just genetically. Testosterone. Their muscles are just thicker. And so some girls might be more genetically predispositioned to like show their abs a little bit more. Maybe, again, that's just genetically how they are. Their abs are a little bit thicker. They're just a little bit leaner. So it really, really depends. Like for me, the last place for me to lose fat is my stomach. I think if I drop like 10 pounds, it'll be more visible, but the first place I'll lose weight is my face, for sure. My face and my boobs, 100%. That is where I lose fat. First from the last place is like my hips and my midsection, which is like the case for 90% of females. So it sucks, but it is what it is. You cannot target specific areas like people claim, like the media claims, like magazines claim. You cannot specifically target abdominal fat. It's just not how the human body works. You cannot outsmart your body. You can't. You cannot do it. So don't think you're tricking your body into burning fat from your stomach. It doesn't happen like that. If it was that easy, like the saying goes, everyone would be doing it. But we are all genetically different, and we lose fat differently, and it just is how it is. So you just have to play the game of dieting. If you want to lose weight, you just have to manipulate your calories a little bit, and that's why I highly recommend macro counting for a little bit, just so you know, like food portions. Counting macros is not for everyone. I'll say that. I would never preach that everyone does it. But just like, I think having that concept is very helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment. But back to the scheduled programming. So actually, I'm going to cut my workout just a little bit short because I have to run to the Home Depot to pick up those carpet samples. But since I'm starving, I'm going to I just keep this protein powder here at the office, and it's the vegan ghost protein powder, which I actually really like. The flavor is like pretty bland, but that's kind of what I'm used to, so I kind of like it. It's peanut butter cereal milk, and it does not taste like peanut butter cereal milk, I can tell you that. It honestly tastes like just like peanuts, to be completely honest. But I actually really like it, and I like it because I feel like it digests a lot better than just like whey protein. So usually I have like 2 scoops of this. I'm just gonna have one for now, and then when I come back, have another scoop, and probably one of those One bars. Those are my favorite. I also keep those stocked up in the office. All right, so it is a Sunday. Please excuse this mess that I'm in. I just got done with some conditioning work, a HIIT workout this morning. Sunday's like my favorite day to be here in the office. I'll show you guys I wrote it down on the whiteboard, but this was the HIIT workout. For the 400-meter run, I basically just did a run around our building, which was probably more than 400 meters, but it's okay. Kettlebell swings, some jumps, ab rollout, and a row. As many rounds as possible in 30 minutes. I got seven rounds. So it was very good. I'm very tired. Doing a little bit of mobility stuff using the lacrosse ball. Saw the Avenger movie last night. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it was very good. If you're a fan of all the Marvel movies, like, it's a must-see. It was very, very good. It was a 3-hour-long movie. I cannot even sit through like a 2-hour-long movie, but they made 3 hours seem like it was like nothing. It's going to be the end of the video here. Cut it off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.